The leg extension machine is one of the most popular pieces of equipment in gyms and fitness centers across the country. This machine is extremely user friendly and can easily have its weight manipulated to benefit a novice or a professional athlete. It also isolates a very commonly used muscle group whose strength is vital when assessing fitness and physical performance. It is commonly used with the leg curl machine. The prime mover of the leg extension machine are the quadriceps. When setting up, set the seat height to one that accommodates your height. Most machines have a chart on the machine itself. When sitting, put your legs under the padded portion of the machine. Remove the pin and put it into a weight that will best benefit you and your goals. Hold on to the arm handles located on the side of the seat. Now it's time to begin. Slowly raise your legs together until they're parallel with your hips. After holding it in for a second or so, slowly release the weight back down to the starting position. Do not let the plates hit. Do 2 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions depending on your desired benefits and weight being used. A common fault is forcefully throwing the weight up to the extended position. To fix this, use less weight and focus on taking your time when lifting and lowering the weight. The leg curl machine is another very popular piece of equipment in gyms and fitness centers across the country. This machine is extremely user-friendly as well and can easily have its weight manipulated to benefit a novice or professional athlete. It also isolates a very commonly used muscle group whose strength is vital when assessing fitness and physical performance. It is commonly used with the leg extension machine. The prime movers of the leg curl machine are the hamstrings. When setting up, set the seat height to one that accommodates your height. Most machines have a chart on the machine itself. When sitting, put your legs on top of the padded portion of the machine. Adjust the pad that sits on top of the quadriceps so that it is tight to your body and you do not slide during the movement phase. Remove the pin and put it into a weight that will best benefit you and your goals. Hold on to the arm handles located on the side of the seat. Now it's time to begin. Slowly use your legs to push down on the pad they are resting on. Bring the weight all the way back until the bumper lightly hits the machine. Slowly bring the weight back up to the starting position. Do not let the plates hit. Do 2 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions depending on your desired benefits and the weight you are using. A common fault is letting the plates hit between repetitions. Not only is this damaging the equipment, but you will not see as many gains since the muscles are not as stressed when they do not have to prevent the plates from hitting one another. In this clip, you can hear the plates hitting one another, which is not what you want to happen. The calf machine is a popular machine among non-experienced individuals as well as professional athletes. It isolates a commonly missed muscle group and provides ample opportunity to increase strength in the lower leg region. Users can also increase or decrease the amount of weight being used in order to satisfy their needs. This machine is one of the best in terms of working the muscles in the calf. The prime movers include the gastrocnemius and the soleus. When setting up, add or remove plates from the machine until you have your desired weight. This should happen before sitting down. Next, sit down and move the pad that lies on top of the quad so that you can comfortably sit with your feet on the bar that runs across the bottom of the machine. Your toes/top of your foot should be right over the edge of the bar while the rest of your foot hangs off the back. Place your hands on the handles that are on top of the pad. Now it's time to begin. When sitting, lift your toes and remove the bar that prevents the weight from being lifted and move it to the side. Make sure your feet are pointed straight forward and are centered. Go on your toes and hold the weight for a second or so. Then slowly bring the weight back down so your toes and legs are once again relaxed. Repeat this 6 times. Then point your feet inward and repeat these steps. After that, point your feet outward and repeat these steps. You should complete 18 repetitions if you complete all 3 variations. A common fault is resting your entire foot on the bar. If your entire foot is doing the lifting, your calves will not be worked as much. Before lifting, make sure you have the proper setup and that your entire foot is not resting on the bar. The ab machine is one of the few machines one will be able to find in a fitness center that isolates the abdominal muscles. This area of the body, also known as the core, is extremely important to strengthen because so many movements and exercises rely on this region. People oftentimes use bodyweight exercises to strengthen their core, but the ab machine does an excellent job in doing so if you're looking for an easy machine to add to your routine. The prime movers of the ab crunch machine include the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, the external and internal obliques, and the serratus anterior. For setup, begin by sitting down in the machine. Move the pin to a weight you want to lift. Pull down the pads from above your head to comfortably rest on your shoulders. Keep your feet planted in the ground. Now it's time to begin. Using your core, pull the weight that is connected to the overhead pad. Bring the weight to about a 45-degree angle. Hold the weight there for a second or so. Make sure you engage your core. Slowly bring the weight back up to the starting position without letting the plates hit. Do 2 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions depending on your desired benefits and the weight you are using. A common fault is going farther than 45 degrees. This is not going to work your abs the way you want them to. The point of only going 45 degrees is because your muscles are forced to support the weight during the movement, and going farther engages other muscles. Once you feel your core engaged, hold and slowly let it down. A plank up is a bodyweight exercise that engages multiple muscle groups at once. The muscle groups worked in a plank up are not often paired together, making this exercise so unique. This exercise can be done virtually anywhere since no equipment is involved. All you need is yourself and some space. A plank up is a variation of a plank and is considered more difficult. Individuals will see greater improvements by doing this exercise rather than just a normal plank. The prime movers involved in a plank up include the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, the serratus anterior, the deltoids, both the pectoralis major and minor, and the triceps and biceps brachii. For the setup, begin in a standard plank position. Your forearms should be flat on the ground. Your toes and the top of your feet should be planted in the ground. Your back should be completely flat, and your head should be in a neutral position. Now it's time to begin. Move from the classic plank to an extended arm plank. Do this by moving one forearm off the ground and planting your hand in the same spot. Repeat this with the other arm. At this point, you should be in an extended arm plank. Next, move one arm and place your forearm on the ground again, followed by your next arm. Repeat this for about 1 minute, 2 to 4 times.